Hi, everybody. I know I've had some happy dogs that are excited that I'm teaching from home so they can visit me throughout the day and lay at my feet and snuggle me. And so I'm thinking that at your house, you might have some animals that are happy to have you learning from home as well. So I thought it'd be fun to draw some dogs with you today. Let's learn a few facts about dogs first, and then we'll do some drawing.
All right, so what are dogs? Dogs are domesticated mammals that live all over the world. And that word domesticated means they're taking care.
So take a look at those different kinds of dogs that the cartoonist or the illustrator has drawn on that screen in the video. Do you have one of those kinds of dogs or maybe one that looks similar?
Of by people. In fact, and this is pretty cool, most historians believe that dogs were the first animals to be domesticated. That's right, the first animals to be domesticated. And catch this, in the United States alone, almost 43 million households own at least one dog. Wow, dogs are so popular.
Wow, 43 million.
Dogs sure are popular. Maybe it's because they're so much fun. Or maybe it's because they're so cute. Look at this dog. Why is this dog so cute and so sad? What are you thinking about, little doggy? What are you thinking about? Okay, we get it. Dogs are popular, and there are so many reasons why. They're super cool animals.
Let's take a look at this little cartoon dog that is on our screen there, and let's sketch it off to the right just to start getting warmed up. Okay. So, just on your piece of paper, you'll need a pencil and a pen. You can pause it now if you want to go gather those materials. And you'll see that the head on that dog is almost the same length as the body. And that's where we definitely know it's a cartoon because in real life, the body couldn't hold up a head that was that large. But to start, that's body. Or to head, let's do kind of an oval and a smile. Just a curve. And a nose on the end, and a silly ear, and another silly ear. They put a little line there to show that there's a crease, and a little eye, and a little eye, and if you want, you can put a little patch around the eye. And if you want, you can put a little tongue hanging out. This dog now has a long back with a tail that sticks up. And his bottom comes around and he's got a foot there and a curved belly and a foot that comes around from the back. So we just show the bottom part of it. The foot in the front goes here and another foot that kind of comes along beside it. If you want, you can put a collar on the puppy by just doing some curves there and maybe a couple little holes in the collar. I'm going to kind of shade in the top of my ear there just to cover up that line we made. And that's okay. We could kind of make it look like it has some spots. Maybe it looks like a dog that you've seen before that has spots or some different markings on it. You can decide. And you can always go back and add color too. I know you can do great. Maybe your dog will even have a little bowl with an oval and curve, and curve on the bottom to make it look round. Some treats in there. You decide. Okay, let's learn a little bit more about dogs.
But we got to go through more dog facts because we want you to be an expert on dogs. Now, if you are a dog expert, you have to know this. There are over 150 types of dogs. That's right. Share that fact with someone today. Ask them if they know that there are over 150 types of dogs. These types of dogs can look very different from one another. Some dogs are huge, like the Great Dane. Great Danes can get up to 30 inches tall and can weigh almost 200 pounds. But don't let their size scare you. These dogs are super friendly. They have been nicknamed gentle giants. Other dogs are really small, like the Chihuahua. Okay, Chihuahuas are usually between 6 to 9 inches tall. These are super small dogs, very, very, very small dogs, especially compared to Great Danes, right? But even though they're small, they can have big personalities and make their presence known. Some dogs have specific markings, like the Dalmatian. Dalmatians are famous for their white coat and black spots. And you'll find this interesting. Dalmatian puppies are white when they are born, but when they are about 4 weeks old, their black spots appear. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's move on and look at some more interesting facts about dogs. Uh-oh, we've got a grumpy pug. Okay, I know we...
Let's draw that pug. It's a silly one. Okay, let's go back over to our paper over here. And this one's going to kind of be fun because it's some simple shapes, but we can give it some personality just like that sweet pug face there. We're going to draw an oval that's a little bit flat on the bottom. And then a curve like that. And another curve like that. Here's his nose. And you see it coming in there, the shapes, and a circle, and a circle. And a floppy ear, and a floppy ear. On this side, we're going to have his paw coming out with a couple little nails on the end, and on the other side also. Then we got to show his body, and it comes up a little bit higher than his head, doesn't it? And comes back around the other side. And then just on the one side, you can see his back leg. And to make him cute, let's do a circle in there and a circle in there. And some of those dots around on his lips. Then you can go back in and put some dark spots on him too if you want. Maybe darken in the eyes, in the nose. Put some little hairs on his chin. Maybe you want to put him on a round rug. Maybe on the side he has his bone that he's been chewing on. Okay, let's get back to our video.
We didn't talk about pugs, all right? But there are over 150 types of dogs. We can't talk about all of you. There isn't enough time, okay? There are over 150 types of dogs, pug, okay? I don't care how grumpy you look, okay? All right. The pug is a small dog with a really cute, wrinkly face. They are sweet, gentle dogs that are great around kids. For good measure, here are three pugs standing together. Here is the picture of the pug from earlier in the video that seems to be thinking very deeply about something. And here is a picture of what a pug would look like if it had wings and could fly.
Is that true? Nah.
Okay, now on to more dog facts, because we are not going to talk about any other types of dogs, no matter how grumpy, cute, or persistent they might be. Okay? All right. Okay, we are ready for our next fact. Did you know dogs see colors differently than we do? It's true.
Let's draw that cute little guy there.
It's so fascinating. Dogs.
Okay, so this will just be the kind of from their shoulders up. So this one will have a shape like that. And a shape that's kind of close together that comes and goes around and it goes around on that side. And a curve and a curve and an eye and an eye and another curve that comes around. This one's going to be pretty cute. Kind of a little line there on his forehead. And the ears kind of come out. A little bit of scruffy there on the side. Oh, cute. And then you can go back in and think about darks and lights and where you want to put them. Remember, you can always just pull up pictures of dogs or maybe look at your own dog to get some ideas. Remember, let's think about some texture on what the hairs might look like or feel like if you touched them, and how an artist can use line and shape to show texture. It was great to draw with you today. Bye.